folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the winners of 6 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Throw. It's Russell. Looking deep in the very first play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up, right, Chris? First play of the game, 75 yards and a touchdown. Man, it could not start off any better for this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tide. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Moves out of the pocket. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. Now here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to find room. It's Durham.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He's going to take off. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Team out there, they are fired up after you scoring a touchdown. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Hale. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play for this offense. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll test the right side here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Russell. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect. And now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense. And keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. This will be fair caught at the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with... to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback gets it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looking to throw it on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Direct snap to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. He hands it to the back. Well, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Handoff heading left. Takes out the first, looking for more. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With sure hands, it's Parker. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Over the middle, it's Parker. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He moved the 6, but we're to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. We get the second half started with a running play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Looks like LSU has the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they're running on the toss. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Now it's second down here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They'll run it from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And that one's straight down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Russell. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Golden. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You could see his teammates patting him on the back.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Dropping back, it's Russell. Touchdown, Alabama. And they jump on top here in the second half. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Golden. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. The back's got it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Young. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Short throw complete to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Looking to throw it again. He's got it with room to run. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him. The offense going with the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch made on the out route. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops his drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, LSU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. drive now from the 25. Defense showing blitz here. 2-minute clock with the running game. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Moving at the second level of the defense now. We'll try to run it with the option. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Here's the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being